we're up in the clutch. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. If it's your first time on my YouTube channel, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I created this glossy and glowy makeup look. I'm playing with a bunch of new products which I've never tried before, and this is the look that I came up with. The eye look is actually quite simple. I only used 2 eyeshadows and I applied a gloss on top of it, which kind of makes the whole eye look so much more glamorous, even though it's quite simple. Not wearing any lashes, I'm not wearing any lashes, no eyeliner, so it's pretty simple, but because of the gloss, it gives a really cool effect. And for my face, I'm also using a lot of new products which I've never used before. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this makeup look today, so I think we're just gonna dive right into the video and let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my face. I'm gonna use this new primer that I received from Tilbury. It has a SPF 50 and it was the first time for me trying it. So I wanted to try it for this video because I'm also using some other products from Tilbury. So I thought these will probably go really well together since it's from the same brand. So I applied it all over my eyelid and I immediately saw it really gave me kind of like a subtle glow. I have combination oily skin, so I'm not always a fan of glowy skin, but I actually wanted to go for a glowy look, so for today's look it was perfect. So now I'm going in with their Flawless filter and I'm using it in the shade light medium. I'm applying it on my cheekbones and with whatever is left on my hand. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my forehead. So I'm just blending it into the skin. This has been one of my favorite products for a really long time, but I don't like to apply too much. So now it's time for the eyes. I'm letting the products on my face just sit for when I'm done with the eyes. So I'm going to prime the eyelids first. I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. And I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid using a Sigma Beauty P84 brush. Now the palette I'm going to play with is this new palette that I received from Urban Decay. I'm not sure if it's a new palette. I think I've actually received it a while ago. But I think it's still one of their newest palettes that they have. But I will link everything down in the description bar. So I'm going to go in with this light color and I'm going to blend this all over my crease, going back and forth. I'm using a Sigma Beauty E40 brush, which is my favorite blending brush, as you guys probably already know. I have a special discount code for Sigma Beauty brushes, which I will link down in the description bar as well. So I'm just going to continue blending, and then my boyfriend came with a smoothie, which was so sweet. It's actually a banana smoothie, which is one of my favorites. So then I continued with the eye look. I went in with this beautiful shimmery golden shade and I applied it all over the eyelid. So far I've only used 2 shades. That color I used in the crease and then this golden shade all over the eyelid. So that's all I'm gonna do for the eyelid. Now I'm gonna go in with this foundation, which is by Tilbury. It's their Airbrush Flawless foundation. Such a gorgeous foundation. It has a beautiful, how do I say it in English? Beautiful coverage. That was the word I was searching for. And I applied this with a brush again from Sigma Beauty. This is actually my favorite foundation brush. If you love full coverage or just really smooth application, you guys will probably love this brush. I'm gonna make sure to link it down in the description bar because I don't really remember the number, but I will look it up for you guys. So then I went in with this concealer from Estee Lauder. It's their Double Wear Concealer. I've never used this before. As you probably already noticed, I'm using a lot of products which I've never used before in today's video. I received so many cool products in PR, so I wanted to try them for today's video. Now this is a product from Becca Cosmetics. It's the Shimmering Skin Perfector. I believe it's in the color Opal. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Becca Cosmetics actually quitting. The brand will no longer exist. I don't know when they're gonna officially stop, but they will probably not come out with any new products anymore. So if there are any products from Becca that you really love, you might want to purchase it ASAP because these products will not come back, which is such sad news. So on top of that, I went in with this highlighter from Huda Beauty, which I wanted to try as well. In my next video, I will try it on its own because now I use 2 shimmery products. But it is really pretty. Now I'm going in with this blush stick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Such a beautiful pinky color. What I normally not really like when it comes to blush sticks is that when I blend it out, it kind of removes the foundation underneath. But this one blended so pretty. I actually used the blender which is on the applicator itself, and it applied really nicely. So far I really like it. Then I'm also going to use their new cream bronzer, which is so beautiful. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my arm so you guys can see how pigmented it is. But it also blends out so beautifully, so smooth. It's such a nice texture product. I'm definitely going to use it more often, especially for a makeup look where I want to go more for cream products, kind of give that natural glowy effect to my skin. I think it's so pretty. They also have colors for deeper skin tone. I've only used it once in this video, but so far I'm really impressed. It just blends so beautifully with foundation. It might depend on what foundation you use, but the foundation that I used worked really well together, and I think it's so pretty. I'm really impressed with the formula. It's really good. So now I'm going in with the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. I always see makeup artists on Instagram use this powder, so I wanted to use it as well. And what I think is really beautiful about this powder is that it mattifies the skin, but without making it look powdery. It's a really light, airy texture. It's really pretty. So I'm only using it in my T-zone to kind of get rid of that shine. I wanted my skin to look really like glowy, but not in the center of my face. So now I'm going in with this blush, which is a new blush from Huda Beauty. Super beautiful. It kind of has a shimmer. It almost kind of looks like a highlighter, but it's more like a highlighter and blush in one. So I'm gonna apply it on top of the stick blush that I used and apply it on the apples of my cheeks. Such a beautiful color, really rosy, really pretty. I do have some like texture on my skin, so normally I would prevent like any highlighters because it emphasizes all the texture, but I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna try it because it looks so beautiful. I feel like Huda Beauty always has these really gorgeous packagings. It always really catches my attention and it just makes me want to have it. So now I'm gonna use this lip liner, which is also by Huda Beauty. I'm gonna slightly overline my lips to make them appear a little bit bigger. I always struggle with this actually. Sometimes I make my lips look too big and it looks kind of weird. And I feel like I always do it different. It never looks the same. It's a struggle. So now I'm going in with this lipstick from the brand CTZN. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. This is such a beautiful color. And I'm gonna apply this all over the lips. And then after applying it, I went in with a tiny smudge brush and kind of blended into the lip liner to make it look more smooth. Such a beautiful nude color. I wanted to give a moment for that highlighter because it looks so beautiful. So now I'm gonna finish off the rest of my eye look, going in with that same color that I used earlier for my crease, and blend a little bit of that underneath the lower lash line. I do have to mention, I feel like my lower under eye where I use concealer doesn't really look good today. I think the Estee Lauder Double Wear concealer is not really working for my eyes. It was also drying really quickly, so it was really hard to kind of like make it look smooth underneath the eyes. Normally I really love the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape, which still is my favorite after using it for many years. But you know, sometimes you want to use something different, but I just noticed while editing this video that my under eye was not really looking nicely. So now after applying that Sigma Beauty mascara, I went in with this Kevyn Aucoin gloss that I'm going to use all over my eyelid. It's actually meant for the eyelid as far as I know. But it's so pretty, so I'm going to softly apply this all over the eyelid. Applying quite a thick coat because I really wanted this eyelid to look as glossy as possible. You want to make sure you don't press too hard with your brush because you don't want to move the eyeshadow underneath. But I love the effect that gloss gives to the eyelid. I think it looks so pretty and glossy. And then this is the final result. I really hope you all enjoy watching this video. I really like how it turned out. I love that the eyes are super simple. Only use 2 shades with a little bit of gloss on top of the eyelid. My skin looks super glowy, which I think looks so pretty. I think the combination of that cream highlighter from Huda with the blush, I think everything looks so pretty. Absolutely love it. So I'm definitely going to use these products more often. I'm going to make sure to link everything down in the description bar in case you want to know like what exact products I used. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!